It's that time of year to help those less fortunate, and one very popular individual is making his voice heard. Does the name Tiger Ali Singh ring a bell? Well, I'm sure it does for all you wrestling fans. This wrestling great has tag-teamed with his famous father, Tiger Jeet Singh, their close friend Troy Newton, and many other celebrities for a toy drive in support of Sick Kids Hospital. And Tiger Ali Singh was in our studios recently to tell us all about it. Now, this toy drive has really exploded into something fairly big. It only started about a year ago, but we're getting, a lot of talk about it. Sick Kids is the main charity. So let's sort of go back and tell me a little bit how it all came about.
Absolutely. But first and foremost, I'd like to thank you, Angie, and also OMNI for having us on the program and promoting this thing. It's a very worthy cause, like you said. And how it started was about a year ago. A dear friend of mine, Troy Newton of Troy's Diner in Milton, which I've known for so many years, came up to me and said, let's do something during the holiday season, like raise toys and stuff like that. So we both put our heads together and we decided, you know what, it's great to raise the toys for the children, also food for the less fortunate during the holidays, but let's take it one step further. Let's use this event to bring cultures and diversity together under the holiday banner. And that's how we came about.
And look, talking about the holidays, how important is it to bring different faiths together and get them to learn about each other, and I said come together for an important cause?
Absolutely. Well, you don't have to go that far back. My parents, they instilled these values. When my mother came to this country when she was 18 years old, she embraced everything about Canada. Christmas, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Easter, everything. And now we've taken it to the next level. And being celebrities the way we are, we take that as a great responsibility. And we've come up with this tiger suit where I have a Santa jacket and I wear my red turban. It's East meets West. And I think that's so beautiful. That's what Canada is. It's a freedom of expression, freedom of speech. And we should celebrate diversity. We should celebrate, when it's Hanukkah or Diwali or Eid. Celebrate it all as, Canadians do. You don't have to necessarily celebrate it religiously, but celebrate it as a holiday. And it brings us together.
And when we talk about multiculturalism, and obviously your family has embraced it extremely well, but there has been a little bit of debate over the issue of multiculturalism in Canada. Perhaps for some communities it works and for some communities it doesn't. But for you yourself, growing up in Canada and having parents that you have, what do you think is needed to sort of make this whole mandate of multiculturalism in Canada really work, get it to really click?
It's a great question. First and foremost, I think you need a willingness to have an open mind, a willingness to accept something different. I think ignorance is the root of all evil. When you can bridge, and I think that's what my father and myself and my buddy Troy are doing, we're trying to be the bridge and to bring everyone together. No disrespect intended, but let's just say, I'm not Tiger Ali Singh, the son of the great Tiger Jeet Singh, and I happen to be walking down the street and I have the turban on. There are preconceived notions of who I might be and what I might be about. But all of a sudden now when it's Tiger, all of a sudden all those racial barriers are put down because now they want an autograph. And when they come and get an autograph and they hear the words coming out of my mouth, they say, man, that guy's kind of cool. I like that guy. He's not bad. He's not what I was told what these guys are all about. And that's what we're doing. And that's what we're doing in our beautiful community of Milton.
Well, for some kids, you guys are like superheroes, right?
Superman. Absolutely. Absolutely. And that's what's so beautiful. I've heard many stories that will bring tears to your eyes and it'll ruin the makeup that I have on my face. But, real quick, when I was with the WWE and I was in Sacramento, this gentleman, Sadarji, came up to me, full beard, and he brought his two children that were, dressed and typical with the parka on the top of their head. And he had tears. And he said, my children were ridiculed every single day on the day. Teachers, nobody did anything different because they were dressed differently and they had a different religion. He said, but Tiger, since you've been on the TV, your father was before you, but since you're there, now my children, because they look like you, are taken as being cool. People now that were ridiculing them are saying, man, you look like Tiger. You must be cool. Where can I get that? And I had people and fans, Gore, Kale, they were in the crowd. They were going like, oh, the Tiger. And they started wearing the towel on their head, but it was out of respect because they wanted to be part of the Tiger. So that's what it's all about, I love it.
Let's bring it back to the toy drive. And I think one of the big focuses that you guys had on this, and you kind of talked about it earlier, was giving kids toys, bringing in food for those that are less fortunate. When we look at the issue of poverty in Canada, the numbers are still startling. The number of children living below the poverty line is startling and very unfortunate. So what kinds of things are you guys looking for? What do you need? Obviously, you know, toys for kids, but what kind of age group are we looking at, and what kind of foods are you looking at? Because obviously you're looking to cover cross cultures.
Absolutely. First and foremost, the thing that we've done, we've created the Tiger Jeet Singh Foundation. Tiger Jeet Singh Foundation is supporting schools and hospitals where government funding falls short. About the toy drive in particular, everything is under the Tiger Foundation, and we're running this Troy's Toy Drive. All canned goods, non-perishable items, toys, it doesn't really matter. You know, it's all about the giving. Whatever you feel, even from $1, as my dad would say, to $5. Everyone has their threshold of charity just to give. You know, we're not going to discriminate. We're not going to turn anything away. What might be insignificant to you might be a cherished toy to someone else. So that's, you know, we don't have any sort of checklist of items on toys, what to bring. Whatever you are able to do, we are so grateful.
And what age group are you guys looking at? Does it matter?
Right from the infancy all the way up, teenagers. You know, teenagers, they're kids too. One thing that we noticed when we went to Sick Kids, unbelievable establishment that we have here in our beautiful town of Toronto. A lot of people give, but they find that there is a deficiency when it comes to teenager stuff. You know, it's higher priced items, right? They're looking at the PlayStations and the Xboxes and their board games. It's totally different from when I was growing up and with the little monopolies. They're all, you know, with computer integrated and all of that high-tech stuff,
Very
right?
interactive.
So it's pricey. So that's kind of stuff that if there's anything out there, we would love support with that as well.
So the toy drive is happening on December the 20th at Troy's Diner in Milton from 6 to 12 noon.
Correct.
And I understand that a bunch of people, a bunch of celebrities are going to be showing up there, aside from yourself and your dad.
Absolutely.
We've got Walter Gretzky that's going to be showing
Walter
up there.
Gretzky, Johnny Bauer, and I believe you have the names.
I've got a few of them here. We know that Bunny Pensar, we've got showing up. Preeta Chabra, who's a very wonderful singer.
Unbelievable. As
well as there's some Bhangra dancers. Sone Gabru Punjabi are also going to be out there performing.
Just a quick point about, I want to mention and give a shout out to them. This was the first year that we had the Tiger Float as part of the Santa Claus Parade in Milton. And the theme, Christmas Around the World. So when Troy came knocking, Tigers were there, and he said, what can we do? I called up my buddies, Bunny, Preeta, and we had them incorporate the Towel, the Bhangra team, and her music. People looked at it. You're talking about Milton now, right? Not very diverse until the last 5 or 10 years. All of a sudden, they looked at you strange, like, what is this? Then they got into the beat, and they go, this is incredible. I love this. So that's what it's all about, and that's what we're hoping with this event, have everyone come out there and surpass all the expectations. But most importantly, bring all the people together. Nothing would give us greater joy.
Well, I appreciate you taking the time out of your very busy schedule. We know you travel quite a bit.
Thank you.
To come in and talk to us today. Good luck with the event. We're looking forward to hearing how much you guys have raised. So
thank you so
it's been an honor chatting with you today.
Thank you so very, very much once again, Angie,
welcome.
for having us on the program. It's phenomenal, and my heart goes out to everybody right now that's been giving and giving. Words can't describe it. Thank you.
Thank you very much.